Arise, drink, the journey is too great for you. There are people who really need to work on themselves, and I don't mean physical exercise. I mean people who need to work on their character. And please listen, because you may be one of them. When you talk to someone, maybe in form of an advice, and they listen, then it shows that this person is ready to change. But there are some you talk to and ask to change. You hear them say, that is who I am. That is my personality. I can't change for anyone. But in all fairness and love, who are you? Who do you think you can ever be with a proud, arrogant, unreliable, dishonest and rude character? Zero self-control, zero politeness, zero standards, zero emotional intelligence. You treat people like they don't matter. If you remain like that, then do not be surprised when you look around and you see that everyone is avoiding you like a plague. Because there are people whose words are poisonous. You spit your venom on people with no regrets or remorse. Not everyone can deal with an ugly character. Not everyone can stand being disregarded or disrespected. Look around you. Maybe you're left to just your family members in your circle, and they too, if not for the sake of blood, would have dusted their shoes and fled. In our world today, we appreciate beauty, we appreciate intelligence, smartness, creativity, but none of these are more appreciated than character. And even if not, it is character that keeps you long, where beauty and intelligence has gotten you. A lot of ladies need to take a class from Queen Esther, and a lot of men need to take a class from King David, because even after God appointed David as the next king of Israel, he didn't ever allow Saul see him as a threat to the throne. He served Saul, he remained humble and obedient for years, not months. Ask yourself, are you reliable? Can people confidently recommend you for a job or business? It is not like those in your circle, your friends, your colleagues, your family members does not have the solution to your complaints or know someone who can offer the services or the job that you're seeking for. But they are just being skeptical because of the bad reviews and reports they bring about you. There are people who opportunities pass by every single day. Why? Because people don't trust them enough to vouch for them. People talk. They remember, they take notes. Imagine your friends are asked to recommend someone for a job or a contract, but when your name is mentioned, everyone shouts no. Do you know how painful that is? Not because you lack skills, but because your character has made people lose confidence in you. And let's be real, can someone give you money for a project and be 100% sure that you won't touch a kobo of it? Because it takes a lot of discipline and self-control to be in custody of the money that is not yours, and you refuse to take out of it no matter how pressing the need is. There are some people who cannot resist the urge to beg when someone pays some amount of money into their account for a project. They think it is the best time to remember they are in dire need of money. When you appear in a group and everyone becomes mute or changes the topic, then you must be a radio without battery, because they obviously do not trust you with secrets. Proverbs 25:13 says, like the cold of snow in the time of harvest is a faithful messenger to those who send him. He refreshes the soul of his master. There are people who may be sent to represent their boss in a meeting or conference or seminar, and they think it is the perfect opportunity to connect with everyone. And because they want to prove how smart and intelligent they are, they end up speaking more than they should, answering more than they were asked, thereby letting out sensitive information about their boss or the company. Reserve some respect for yourself. Keep some accolades for yourself. Do not tick all the negative boxes in friendship and relationship. No one is saying you should be perfect, but at least you can be a reliable friend and partner. God trusted Abraham so much that he had to tell him about his plans to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Genesis 18 verse 17. And the Lord said, shall I hide from Abraham that which I'm about to do? This is the level of trust and confidence everyone around you should have in you. Your spouse, your friends, your employers. Now imagine if Abraham wasn't a faithful servant. He wouldn't have had any clue about the destruction set to fall upon his nephew, Lot, and his family. And that is the painful part. Your actions do not only affect you, your name affects every member of your family and those coming after you. With the position you hold in your company, with your level and the kind of people God has placed in your life and around you, your siblings are supposed to be benefiting from your contacts, your connections, and your relationships. But since people already know how unreliable, how dishonest, how proud and arrogant you are, they definitely would not want to associate themselves with a brother or sister or nephew of someone with lots of baggages. Your reputation precedes you. Do you realize that some families has been denied partnerships, business connections, and even marriage alliances because of the reckless behavior of one person? Do not shut the doors you have passed, because there are people coming right behind you. Always remember that your character speaks louder than your words, and your behavior is a reflection of your family. Choose to be reliable. Choose to be honest. Choose to be the kind of person that people can trust, because in the end, character is the only thing that will sustain the success you've achieved.